Yes, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, and welcome to this session. Happy full moon, y'all. Happy full moon, happy full moon. Yesterday, we had such a beautiful solstice session. Oh my goodness, it was so beautiful. You know, I have been thinking for a long time about how to do more regular readings with you guys. Sorry for dragging my feet on that, but it was such a beautiful experience that we absolutely have to do that, and I need to do that at least once a week. And I can teach y'all how to do it while I am doing it, because I love giving readings and just connecting with spirit and the dance with the divine. So, hey, how you doing? Happy Friday, happy full moon, happy solstice, happy you. Happy for all this beautiful energy. If we're just meeting for the first time, I am Abiola Abrams, and today, for the folks in the priestesshood, today is a priestesshood day. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. That also is such a beautiful program. I am so lucky. I'm the luckiest person in the world. I really am, that I get to work with you all on this beautiful energy, helping us to have a better relationship with the divine and ourselves. I need to write that down. That's what I do. I help us to have a better relationship with the divine and ourselves. Wait a second. Hold up. Let me record that, because that's good. That's true. That is it. Here, let's go. Boom. Hi, I'm Abiola Abrams, and I help us to have a better relationship with the divine and ourselves. Boom. There we go. I'm so happy to see all of you. So, today we are going to be we're continuing with manifesting school. Did you make your sun water? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Did you make your sun water? For those of you who didn't join us yesterday, you got to go back and watch it yourself, but I'm going to just share with you the cards that we pulled in our reading with no context. You got to watch it back for the context. But this was our first card that we pulled from the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle. And then second up, Long Bubby Susie came true, along with Mama Jumbo from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. And then we brought it on back with the sun, the griot, blissed energy, which was so perfect and so special and so magical and aligned exactly for the solstice. Yes, manifesting school time. And so now this is what we are teaching from imagination to reality. And I feel like I have to make something clear, because I was talking to somebody and they said, I didn't realize your new book is about Neville Goddard. So yes. So it is Secret from Imagination to Reality, Secret Manifestation Lessons, and the Law of Assumption from Abdullah, Master Alchemist. And Abdullah was the mentor to Neville Goddard, for people who know Neville Goddard and the Law of Assumption. Okay. And there's a foreword by Sarah Prout, best-selling author of Dear Universe. I love Sarah. If you are wanting to deep dive into stuff Sarah's got going on. And there's also a foreword from Michael Bernard Beckwith, who I also love and adore, and used to watch him on Sundays with my mom and my sister. So it's very special to have him involved. Hello. Oh, what's up, my Instagram people? Yes. So there also is a quote on the back from Gabrielle Bernstein. In this captivating book, Abiola enlightens readers, revealing that it is their birthright to transform their wildest dreams from imagination to reality. So today we are talking about everyone is you pushed out. I spoke about this. We taught on this a few weeks ago in the priestesshood, or maybe manifest your magic. But now we're talking about it here because we're teaching our way through the book. Everyone is you pushed out. Everyone is you pushed out. That's a long phrase. All right. But I want you to type it now into your comments. All right. Everyone is you pushed out. Boom. Everyone is you pushed out. Type that in the comments. Everyone is you pushed out. And I'm going to break down what it means. Oh, yeah, that's right. I asked about your sun water. Okay, brown sugar. She made sun water and tea. Oh, that is beautiful. Very good. If you did not watch yesterday, do watch it. Make your sun water. It is not too late. Today we're on full moon magic. We want to definitely make it and, bathe in it, bask in it, take in the beautiful energy of this solstice. What we're going to be doing today in the priestesshood is feeding our dreams into the energy of the sun to have it expand over the summer and manifest, create. Yes, everyone is you pushed out. And for those following along in the book, it is page 149 is where we are, page 149. The mystery of everyone is you pushed out. The creatures are not judged or condemned for their seeming wrongs they do. This is a Neville quote that is at the top here. For the Lord himself ordained all deeds. Everyone is you pushed out. So what does that mean? It means that this world is a mirror, a grand mirror of projection. So every single person that we interact with, now this is a challenging theory to get. You'll see why in a moment. Every single person that we interact with, every single situation that we interact with is a projection, a reflection of our inner beliefs about ourselves, about the world, about them. Okay, so when folks are reacting a certain way, behaving in a certain way, and we are interacting with them, it is, I'm going to say it again, a projection of our internal beliefs about them or about the world or about ourselves. It's all internal. Everyone is us pushed out. So the way that this works, and it's very interesting because there's a zillion degrees out here today in New York. For those of you in the Northeast, we're having a bit of a heat wave. I think it's going to be 100 degrees today or 90 something degrees today. And I was like, I'm still going to do my broadcast outside. That's not going to bother me. I'm Caribbean. I live in Guyana. What? Now I'm like, oh, it's a little hot. So what it means is the person that cut in front of you in the line, the person that rolled their eyes at you, the friend who abandoned you, the relationships that you're having with that boss that is making that you feel is making you feel inferior. All of these people are a projection of our internal beliefs about what we believe. Okay, now it could be a belief that you're having about them. All right. A lot of times it is a belief that you have about who they are. A lot of times, 99.9% of the time, it also is what we believe to be true about ourselves. So if you see yourself in a relationship where you are abandoned, okay, you feel abandoned. You want to ask yourself, how am I abandoning myself? If you go through a period of time where I went through this period of time where it felt like, oh my God, I was dealing with betrayal. I had this horrible situation with like all of my friendships, at one time. It wasn't all of them, but it was key friendships. There was major betrayal, right? And if I would have known me back then, I would have said, girl, how are you betraying yourself? If you are experiencing betrayal from others, you want to look at how am I betraying myself? And this is why this is such a challenging theory, because nobody wants to look at themselves and say, how am I betraying myself? Nobody wants to look at themselves and say, maybe it's me. How am I abandoning myself? Right? We want to be able to look at that other person and be like, oh my God, they're a jerk. I don't know what it is, but suddenly everybody in my life is a jerk. Suddenly everybody I encounter is a jerk. Well, if it's everybody, right? If it's everybody, you got to look here. You're looking there. What we're usually trying to do when we're trying to fix the other person is that we are fixing the reflection. We're fixing the reflection. And it's multi-layered because, you could look at it and say, well, but that's the kind of people that they are. Or, those of us who are empathic, a lot of us attract type narcissists, or just N if you can't spell it all. I love to spell and I can't figure out how many with the C's and the S's, this type of N, narcissist. If you attract narcissists, well, That may be true psychologically, that you may have the exact personality type on a psychological chart. An empath and a narcissist are like glue. However, you are still choosing to have those narcissists in your life. Goddess Terry divorced 2 narcissists. Sister, I feel ya. I feel ya. I'm right there with you. Yes, right? So we are still choosing. And again, here is why this is challenging. Here's why I didn't say it was going to be easy. It's simple, but not easy. All right. To wonder, to ask yourself, why am I choosing the narcissist? Right. So this is how this person is, but you are still in a relationship with them based on your beliefs about yourself, about what you are worthy and deserving of, and or your beliefs about them. Now, folks who are really in their law of assumption bag will tell you that they can influence the energies of the folks around them based on what internally they create the situation to be. I have experienced this myself, okay, where you can shift your entire perception about somebody rather than thinking, all right, here comes such and such, they always got something smart to say, here comes such and such, they're going to be snide, here comes such and such, they're rude, whatever. By shifting, and not on a superficial basis. This is why it's challenging, because we can all just shift and just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, here comes such and such and they're nice, but you at your foundation believe them to be an a-hole, and so they will behave like an a-hole. However, this is really important to say. I don't think people are saying this who are teaching this. Do not, it is unhealthy for you to be in a relationship with an abuser of any kind, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical abuser, and say, well, Abiola said I can use the law of assumption to change things, so why don't I use the law of assumption to change them? This may or may not be true, but that is not your job. They have their own reality. It is for you to get with somebody to raise your change, shift your self-concept, shift your idea of what you are worthy and deserving of, clean up those blocked and limiting beliefs, and attract someone who is worthy and deserving of you and comes to you whole, heal, whole, and happy. And so when you see yourself as heal, whole, and happy, and I'm speaking to you as someone who has been in abusive situations, you come to situations as heal, whole, and happy. That's what you're attracting. Not, let me get with this narcissist and I'm going to use the law of assumption in order to shift the way that this narcissist is interacting with me. Understood? Type understood, because I need my empathic goddesses to understand and get this. Shoot, I see y'all always trying to change somebody, always trying to shift and no. Heal, hold, and happy. Heal, whole, yes, and happy. Yes. Yes. And so when you have that fully within yourself, then you are manifesting that in your life, because you are assuming that in your life that you are worthy and deserving. Type in the comments, I'm worthy and deserving. You are assuming in your life that every day in every way things are working out for you. You are assuming in your life that you only attract the best people. Type in the comments, I only attract the best people. You are worthy and deserving. You only attract the best people. Okay, I see y'all. Thank you. Understood, says Goddess Andrea. Understood, says Goddess Mona. Understood, says Goddess Sultan. Yes, understood. Yes, beautiful. Yes, yes. Heal, hold, and happy. This is really important. And then the other part of it is the key part of the teaching, where everyone is us pushed out. So when we are having a challenging time, and someone that is not a narcissist or unhappy, relationship, but just an issue that you're having with folks, because that happens in life, right? It's not going to be all smooth sailing, because we're in earth school figuring things out. They're in earth school figuring things out, right? Whether it's your children, your parents, your bosses, your employees, your whoever, we're all here just walking each other home trying to figure stuff out, right? So when Yes, Goddess Afua. Goddess Afua, I think you were singing in my dream last night. I think you were. I think you was. Yeah, you were. So when you are healed, whole, happy, and knowing in your bones, in your guts, in your womb space energy, in your solar plexus, that you deserve to be around people who are healed, whole, and happy, then you put your energy into the world, and you are then attracting other folks who are vibrating at that level, who have that frequency. Then when you calibrate a little bit off, because stuff happens, and even heal, hold, and happy, you go in, you're having a little bit of a grumpy moment and a grumpy day, you have an interaction with somebody and they interact back with you, and it's like, ooh, okay, at the grocery store or wherever, and it's like a moment where it's like, ooh, okay, that's not the kind of energy I want to be around. And then you realize, okay, let me just recalibrate. Let me just recalibrate. That's a shift that you can make in order to attract a better result, a momentary interaction. Okay. Or if you have, your children, your parents, your friends, whoever, who you feel like you're having a negative experience with them, not if they're unhealthy, abusive narcissists. If you're just having a normal everyday interaction with them, or an ongoing miscommunication, beef issue that can be communicated, that there's some healing, some forgiveness that you can do together in a healthy way. Again, no, not in an abusive situation. I'm not talking about abuse. In a healed and healthy way, then you can make those shifts in yourself and say, okay, I keep on attracting having this one issue with this cousin, this parent, this sibling, this child, this whomever. All right, okay, I'm going to hold a vision of them. Here's how you do it. I'm going to hold a vision of them. Every time they come to the barbecue, they come out of their face telling me I gained weight or whatever, and it sets us off on the wrong foot or whatever. I'm going to hold a visualization of either of us not interacting, crossing in the night, and we don't interact at all, or I'm going to hold a visualization of us having a really nice positive interaction and positive conversation. Okay. And you create it differently in your mind, in your heart, before you even interact with them. Okay. You recreate the situation with your parent or whomever of, okay, I'm going to have, I see us having, a positive interaction, a happy interaction, a wonderful interaction, write it out, script it out, write it in your journal. I went over to visit my parents, or my mother or my father or my aunt, uncle, grandma, whoever. And, we had a positive conversation. I was complimentary, they were complimentary, or, we had a healthy whatever. Script it out. My boss, who, who was a jerk, I'll put that in the script. Script out the situation the way you want it to be. I walked into work and Bill said, wow, you are doing a great job. And Bill was like, oh my goodness, you absolutely deserve a promotion. And we're going to give you some more money. Don't worry, it's not going to take up any more of your time. We're not going to take up any more of your time unless you want us to, but you are amazing. You should be running this whole place. In fact, here's some money. Here's some more vacation. Here's whatever. Script it out. Script it out. And then begin to interact with Bill as if it already is done. Because it is. It is done. All right. Type that in the comments. It is done. Ashe. And so it is. It is done. Okay. So that is the theory of everyone is you pushed out. Let me just look and see, make sure that I didn't forget anything. This is the book. All right. Oh, that's right. I was reading the decrees. Why did I stop doing that? Okay, let me read the decree for everyone as you pushed out. All right. So there's an exercise in here to explore your relationship patterns. You want to do these exercises. There's the relationship mirror here. It says, have you ever experienced same dude, different pants? Sometimes we find ourselves caught in recurring patterns and relationship dramas. Been there, done that. If you find yourself experiencing the same dynamics over and over again, regardless of the person involved, it's time to wake up to the fact that the common denominator is you. This isn't meant to blame or shame you, but to empower you to change the patterns you see. Your relationships are mirrors reflecting your innermost beliefs, expectations, and feelings back to you. Every person you interact with reflects a part of your consciousness, like fragments of a mirror showing you aspects of your inner self. And then it goes on. Let's see, talk about the power of self-love. Ooh, I talk about how Neville manifested his specific person in a week. Manifesting your specific person is a big part of this conversation. We'll do that on a different day. Let's see. All right. Another exercise to transform your relationships, manifest your relationships. Here is the decree. Okay. This is on page 163. Okay. Read this 3 times a day if you are wanting to shift this principle in your mind. Okay. I am the architect of my relationships. Every interaction I have, every connection I experience is a mirror of my own thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Today, I choose to lay a foundation of love, respect, and kindness within myself. Write that down. Love, respect, and kindness. Okay? As I fill my inner being with these qualities, I see them mirrored back to me. Treat yourself with love, respect, kindness. I consciously and intentionally select beliefs that foster joyful, fulfilling, and loving connections. I am deserving of relationships that bring joy, love, and mutual respect. I am the architect of my relationships, and I affirm this truth every day, watching as it is reflected back to me in my world. I no longer passively accept what life brings my way. What? No. I am the architect of my relationships. As I nurture myself and honor my needs and my boundaries, I set the stage for others to do the same. Okay? Then here are your journal questions. Are there any patterns in your relationships? Ding, ding, ding. Could these patterns be linked to how you view yourself or others? Ding, ding, ding. How do you want to feel in your dream relationship? That's good homework. How do you want to feel in your dream relationship? Ding, ding, ding. When you have a disagreement, how can you use the idea that everyone is you pushed out to better understand? What could these situations be telling you about what you need or what you have not yet healed within yourself? Everyone is you pushed out. All right. So have a beautiful full moon weekend for my New Yorkers or people New York adjacent. The 29th is when I will be in Brooklyn at the Adana Bookshop. Come through, come through. What else is going on? Ooh, new meditation album coming out next week, specifically on ancestors, meditation on connecting with our ancestors. And there was one more thing. Oh, tinyurl.com/Abiola on TV for those of you who want to go deep with the Hay House course. See you Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love you. Everyone is you pushed out. And look, y'all are amazing. So I'm amazing. Yes, go us. Bye, loves. Everyone is you pushed